On Unimo, we are back again. Okay. Hi guys, sorry again. I suppose I don't know why the problem is happening only on Unimo, not on Momo. Okay, so lovely.
So as I said, yes, definitely it is going to help them score better marks in school, and more than anything, they will understand what they are learning in the school, which is the most important thing. And I'll tell you one thing. The whole idea is to bring back joy of learning, and joy of learning will be brought back if you take off your focus from the result and focus on the process.
Correct.
So once the child is focused on the process and the parents are focused on the process, I'm sure the joy will come back and children will perform very well in school.
Yeah. Shripa has a question there for you, Jai. She's asking what is the cost of the program and how do I enroll my child? Shripa, how do I enroll? Jai has already answered. What's the cost of the program?
Yeah, basically if you go to our nearest center, I'm sure you will understand how the structure of the program is, what the cost is. Basically, we are talking about a 10-month program, which is your IMAP program, and the cost varies anywhere between 12,000 to 15,000 rupees for the whole program, where the child gets a kit and all that. And it also...
That's like for the entire
year is what
nice.
You pay.
So it's literally like 1,000 rupees a month.
Yeah, and there are 4 classes that the child comes per month.
Wow.
So that's how it is. So they get
quite reasonable, I would say.
Yeah, we have kept it that way because we want to increase our reach.
Yeah, and it will also help you, I would say, reach your vision faster because you have a very large vision, an amazing one. And here, when mothers are already asking me ways to associate with your organization, Jai, I know that you have something for women empowerment also. And because we are talking to a mommy community, I would like to talk a little bit there. And you have a happy news to share with me. We have someone special here today.
Yes.
If you can tell our mothers who she is.
Yes, let me have the privilege of introducing Miss Sudha Kumar, one of our oldest franchisees in Mumbai, mother of 2 very smart kids, and I met Sudha 4 years back, and Sudha actually took up our franchise opportunity in Andheri, and Sudha has been responsible in touching, I think so, more than around 400 to 500 students' life.
Wow.
And the kind of testimonial Sudha has been sharing with us, the parents coming back and appreciating the work, is something which always motivates us. And I love getting associated with people like Sudha who are like-minded, who really want to contribute in the field of education. So that's, Sudha, over to you. Why don't you share your experience?
Sure. Thanks a lot for having me here, Jai and Neha. I've become a part of IMAX franchise 4 years back. I'm completing my 4th year this year. And as Jai said, had the privilege of connecting with parents, encouraging them to enroll their kids in the IMAS program, and I got encouraged mainly because of the confidence they had in the program itself. I could see their children's lives changing after getting associated with the program here.
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. So, Sudha, let me ask you this. How are you managing your house, a 10th grader, college-going kid, and this work?
Yeah.
Don't you feel tired?
Not at all. Not at all. First of all, the love for the program itself drives me more. And I can easily manage my home front and the work front very easily because it doesn't take my entire day in the whole thing. I'm spending a few hours in the classes and connecting with the parents and the children, and the rest of the day I'm doing my work at home. So it's basically very cool to manage both.
That's wonderful. That's what women are known for, multitasking, right?
Yes.
I'm sure I can't do that. I can't do that.
Thank you, Sudha.
Thank you very much, Sudha. Thanks for joining us. Thank you very much.
So I'm sure mothers, you loved talking to Sudha. I wanted you guys to meet her because this company is not just touching the lives of kids and doing something amazing there. They're also empowering women. And Jai, there are a lot of mothers here. There are a lot of teachers we have in the community who would be happy to join you and even get a franchise of this wonderful organization. So they can reach you on the same numbers.
Definitely.
And the contact coordinates.
Yeah, and also the best way is go through the website, and you can there's an application form that they can fill which collects basic information about them. And the minute they do that, I personally call them and talk to them.
Wow.
Because we have a very good screening process.
Oh, that's wonderful.
So we make sure that we have a community of like your organization.
Yeah.
It's wonderfully built, right? So it all depends upon the quality of people. So
we also live by the example of women empowerment because our community, like I'm sure my mothers know about it, but Mumbai Moms or Unimo Univers of Moms hires only mothers, and all our variable things are also by mothers, like photographer to videographer the event manager, everyone is a mother. So that's quite amazing.
Super. And teachers, yes, we need good teachers. That's one basic requirement we have. And it's a part-time engagement for you and a very enriching engagement. So you can also post your inquiry on our webpage. It's an career tab is there. And we would definitely want to, have that strong community of like-minded people who want to change.
That's nice. And Jai, we already know about the organization so much, but as you are a visionary, I'm sure you have some future plans for the organization. If you can share with us, what are your company's future plans?
Yes, the company's future plan is to address the biggest threat that we are all facing without knowing what it is academic inflation.
Okay.
What is academic inflation is like, we are churning out so many graduates every year.
Correct.
Okay, and a job which a BSc used to apply for, an MSc is applying tomorrow, PhD will also not get it. Right, that is how it is. So we
quite
want,
a concern.
That's what our opening statement was, Nehaji.
Yeah.
Like we want to empower our kids or train them in such a way that they open the door of this competence, not about qualification.
Wow.
So the whole idea is, to be ahead of the way technology is taking over life, and the way technology is actually enabling us in one hand and also dumbing us in another hand. It's like I don't remember any other number but my wife's number.
You remember at least that one.
Yeah. So brain has a capacity, it has an immense capacity, and we really don't know. None of us have.
We're not using it enough.
We don't know the user manual for it. We were not born with the user manual.
Yeah.
We were only born
Doesn't
with the
come
mom.
with the user manual.
So that's the whole point. So come up with programs which will enhance skills. We are planning to come up with many short-term programs where we talk about global citizenship and stuff like that, and to build a community, a strong community of like-minded people. Because any change which has to happen in India, in our country, it cannot be done solely, single-handedly.
True that.
There has to be a momentum which has to be created.
Correct.
So I open doors to all the people to join us and to be a part of this momentum, to bring the change and bring back fun in learning, happiness in learning, bring back that curiosity in the young child.
Wow.
Bring back that, enhance the capabilities of the brain.
That's
so that's the
amazing.
3 things.
What beautiful words, Jai. And on the parting note, I know the live is going very interesting, and you are also seeing a lot of comments have started coming in and people are giving a thumbs up. But as we are short of time, Jai, I would want you to, give us some golden words on something which is very pressing need for the community. And as being a founder of the community, I've seen a lot of mothers ask us this question. What exactly is the role of first I would like to ask you for the parents thing. What is the role of a parent in this competitive world? So see, as mothers, we know that we should not be a part of this rat race. But unfortunately, we are pressurized, or maybe the social pressures are such, or the peer pressures are such that we give in to that thing.
Yeah.
What's your advice there?
Look, competition is a fantastic tool. I don't deny that. Competition is important. But you need to keep in mind, whom are you competing with? If you're competing with another kid or any other who's a better performer than you are limiting yourself. Or if you're competing with someone who's less performer than you, again you're limiting yourself. If you're competing with your own self, and if you're able to better your own performance every time, I am sure you will reach your maximum potential one day. And that is how success should be defined.
Wow.
Right? So competition is important, but not in comparison with anyone. In terms of parenting, I have something to say.
Please tell us.
I say, now we are all interested in the fruit without nurturing the root, right? So as a parent, if we are able, or an educationist or a parent, if we are able to take care of the roots, the flowers are about to blossom. So how do we take care of the roots? The main ingredients of good, look, there has never been a bachelor of parenting, right? So we don't know, everyone has a different formula. But what basically works with the kids today is, first is the trust. You need to trust your kids. That is like the right enriching soil for the plant to be planted. Okay. Then it comes with love and inspiration and opportunity, which is your sunlight, air, and manure. Right.
Yeah.
Don't compare your child with anyone. That is like taking away the pests. Okay. You will see a beautiful flower in your house.
We look at the plant in a very different light now.
Yeah,
but just tell me, competition is there even in child's life, Even if as a parent we understand what you're trying to say, what is the role of competition, do you feel, in child's life? Is it as good as adult life?
No, look, basically child is a slate, is an empty slate.
Yeah.
It's we who paint it and
Correct.
give them reference frames. It's our thought. Child never listens to you but always absorbs you.
Yeah.
Okay,
We keep observing.
so it is for the parents to create that kind of an ambience. Yes, as I said again, competition is important, but you need to be more process oriented than result oriented. If a child is getting into a competition, maybe some kind of a competition, that itself is an achievement for a child. That has to be acknowledged. It's not about the result.
Acknowledge and even celebrate it.
Of course. Celebrate failures. Because creativity is as important as literacy is to education. Do you agree with me?
I agree.
Right?
Yep.
But we are stopped being creative because of the fear of failing. So if we take away that, I don't say that if you fail then only you become creative.
No, I agree.
But if you take away the fear of failing from the young kid, I'm sure we'll have creative.
Confident
people.
kids, yeah, very confident kids. In fact, in our house, I have twin sons. A lot of mothers know about it. Whenever the exams are over, we generally go out hurtling to the beautiful places which they like, because we celebrate the efforts, of hard work they put in to give that exam. We don't celebrate after the result comes in, So that's a little gesture we do at our end to make sure that our kids know that their parents are not someone who are marks oriented.
Examination is not a fear.
Yeah.
It is a celebration of knowledge.
Wow. Golden words to take away.
It is a celebration of knowledge. In IMATS, we evaluate the performance of the child with not what they do not know. We test the child on what they know. Because everyone at every given point of time cannot know everything.
And Jai, there are a lot of mothers who are already acknowledging what you're saying. Sampati is saying, yes, no comparison should be there. Julie is saying, I totally agree and believe in if parents are involved in the studies, their results are also going to get better. Chaitali is saying, so true, process orientation is more important and it will take care of results. And there are a lot of other mothers also, but I know this guy is quite magical and we want to listen to him all the way, all the time. But you can definitely meet him on Saturday if you personally want to do that, because then he's flying to US back. And Jay, there's one last question which a mother's asking me 3-4 times. She's asked me this, so I'll take up the last one. Shobha ji is asking me, what is the education difference between USA and India, Jay, as you have been traveling to both the countries and even living in both?
Okay, yeah.
Last question.
Okay, fine. Yes, I'll tell you, in US, when the education system is so designed, is basically after high school most of the children drop out. Very few children go to college.
Yeah.
So the system is defined in such a way that the children are getting job ready. Okay, so even if in high school, the student who has completed high school is ready for a job. Okay. But in India, a 12th grader who completes 12th grade, they are not ready for a job. So that's the one major difference. In India, as I said, if a child is able to answer a question, they're intelligent. But in US, if they're asking a question, they're intelligent. That is another thing.
Quite progressive.
Yeah, but I definitely not compare, because Indian education, I'll tell you, we are all stuff, no packaging. They are all packaging. So I will say that I know kudos to Indian education system. I'll tell you it is really good. It's just that we need to get more application oriented. We should take away the fear of examination and bring it more processes, like the child is evaluated for his entire year of performance, not that 3 hours that he's sitting in a closed room and trying to give out what he has learned in 1 year. That should not be the way of
I'm sure, Jai, everybody loved this live interaction with you, and mothers who are watching us right now, if you go on Unimo page, you'll find the same live there. And if you share that Unimo page, say if you're sharing the FB live to your groups, your timeline, maximum number of times you should share that live, because Jai has a gift for us. Jai, what's that? One lucky winner gets something from you.
Yes. The one lucky winner will get the entire HiMap program for the child.
Wow. Entire 1 year program.
Yes, and that
free.
Wow. Yeah, that would be from the corporate.
Wow.
And we would welcome the child. And I would want to come and meet the child personally.
Oh, two gifts. Okay. So mothers, if you are loving it, go on Unimo, Univers of Moms page. Try to share the video from there, because from Momo you can't really share it. But I'm sure you loved interacting with this amazing guy who's trying to make a great difference in our life and our kids' lives. And whatever you have taken away from this live, do share it in the comments. If you have some questions, put it in there. Jai's team will make sure we answer each and every query what's in there, and we'll make sure you all get your answers.
I have one last thing.
Please.
I would like to take this platform to thank each and every franchisee, each and every teacher, each and every parent who has believed in our program, who's trusted us, and who have taken that first step to bring about that change in the child's life.
Lovely.
And I also like to take this platform to acknowledge all the members of Chrysaalis, my company, who have worked tirelessly. Let it be the academic department, let it be, we have Dr. Renuka, we have Kiran, we have Smita, we have so many of them. Every day they get up with one single goal. How do I change and bring about the change in the system? And last but not the least, the Momo group. Unimo group. And thanks a lot for giving me this platform.
Thank you, Jai, for coming in here. It was a pleasure to have you here. It's always wonderful to talk to people like you. So I'm sure mothers, you enjoyed the live because I enjoyed it quite thoroughly. I'm definitely sitting with Jai more and interacting offline. But thank you for watching us. Thank you for loving us so much always. Do share the video from Unimo page. Thank you. Bye-bye.